Greetings, what's going on everybody out there in YouTube world? Just giving a quick update video on what's been going on with the Chibson Les Paul that I did in the last video. Huge thank you to everybody that commented on that video and asked all your questions that you guys did, and the subscribers that have subscribed. Thanks to everybody that subscribed and has just given me all this good feedback and stuff from the video. I really appreciate it. I am sorry, big sorry here. I don't have the guitar anymore. I know everybody wanted to hear a sound test for it, and we're really curious how everything went. So I'll just have to, first of all, my friend really, he tinkers with guitars and stuff. He's retired, he's older. I thought it'd be a really cool project to give to him. My camera ended up falling and breaking, and I didn't know how long it was going to be till I did another video of it, and he really needed something to work on, so I just gave it to him. I parted it out. I sold the parts that I bought, like the pickups and the tuners and stuff like that. I gave him just the body so he could work with that. Basically just got my money back on some of the parts in order to buy another project that we're going to be doing together. So I'm sorry everybody that was looking forward to seeing the update sound test and the video on that. It sounded awesome. It sounded great. If anybody's still thinking about taking that avenue for having the Slash Les Paul, I think it's not a bad avenue to take. For me, it was just a little bit kind of got to me with the issue in the flame veneer and also the lazy cutaway. After a while, I really was craving the accurate shape, and you know, it was a guitar that I really wanted to take on stage and, you know, use professionally, you know, so to speak. I wanted to really feel like I had something professional, and quality wise it was, but you could just tell from the look of it because of that the mess up that they did in the veneer, and it was just that particular one. I haven't really seen any other ones that had that issue, but you could just tell that there was something off about it, that it was a fake, you know what I mean? You could just tell, because a Gibson would never have anything like that, and it just didn't look right. No part of the flames looked right. They weren't tight. They were big and kind of, you know, just they weren't sharp or nothing. So I am getting rid of it, kind of sweeping it under the rug. So I'm sorry that everybody that was looking forward to hearing about it, or hearing the guitar and seeing how it all went. But as to kind of make up for that, as an apology and also a thank you to everybody that subscribed and commented and watched and was curious about it, what I'm going to be doing next after this video is a 4-part video series. I think probably about 4 parts, depending on how much content I have. And what we're going to do is we're taking a Les Paul kit, I got it right here, that has a more accurate body shape, in fact the exact body shape, okay, beautiful veneer, mahogany, and I got the neck too. I bought it in a kit. It was $99 on Etsy from Albatross Guitars. What we're going to be doing, it's going to be really awesome. We're going to do like a 4-part video series, and me and you guys, whoever's out there looking to have one of these guitars, we're going to build one. And we're going to do it for about $350, about the same price that you can buy these for on AliExpress, okay? We're going to build one and we're going to finish it. I'm going to do a price breakdown, and without giving too much away, we'll do it in I'll tell you about everything in the future videos, but without giving too much away, we're using great parts, we're using quality stuff that's not going to break, it's not going to break down on you, it's not going to wear out, it's going to sound beautiful. We're going to be using all quality stuff. We're going to be keeping the price budget about $350. I'll show you this. I got this on eBay for $45 here. Okay, it's made out of hornbeam. It's got the Gibson logo on it. We're going to be putting that on the headstock. So we're going to have the whole 9 yards. We're going to have the logo, we're going to have the shape, and we're basically not going to be using that many tools to do it. Okay, so this is something that you guys out there, if you have a lower budget, if you don't have the tools, you can build yourself a Gibson Slash replica, or you can use any tint that you want. We'll get into that. I'm going to use the tint that's going to be the Slash tint, which is way more accurate than the yellow one that was on the Chibson and that they come with. But you can use whatever tint you want. You can even tweak it maybe to what you kind of are more partial towards. I'm going to keep it that look because I really feel like the Slash Les Paul, it's a guitar that you can pick up and play professionally on stage, and nobody's going to look at it and say, oh, that's a Slash Les Paul, that's why you're playing it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that noticed right away. You know, it's something that kind of stands on its own. It's just a very good look cosmetically, and just a beautiful guitar. Just the looks of that guitar, that Slash model AFD Les Paul, is just it's a beautiful guitar, and that's why I think it's worth replicating and then also using live. You know what I'm saying? If you were to buy a Steve Vai, you know, his Gem guitar, I would never ever play that live, ever. Because it's just a rip-off of Steve Vai's guitar. Exactly. It's so personal to him. I don't see anybody ever wanting to use that on stage. Maybe you would, you know, but it's not going to be something that you can really make a name for yourself on. Not you yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's know that, oh yeah, he's got the Steve Vai guitar. It just doesn't sit right. Something like the Slash Les Paul, complete opposite. It's his signature guitar, but you know what? It can stand on its own, and it can be your instrument to really play and be looked up towards. So we're going to be doing that in a 4-part video series. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be better than the Chibson. It's going to be about the same amount of money, maybe slightly more depending on where you would get it from, but just that much, okay? So we're going to keep it at the same price budget, and we're going to make a better guitar than what they make. We're going to make a better guitar. All the way around, it's going to be nicer. And I got a bunch of stuff coming up for you guys. I got my buddy, we're going to be doing some budget-friendly stuff. The theme for like the next 3 or 4 videos is really going to be budget-friendly projects. How do you make a guitar for $300 to $400 that will rival a $1,200 to $1,500 to even higher price point guitar? And have quality parts in it, but keep it at a price that's, you know, substandard, considered substandard. It's not true at all. You just have to know where to go, where to look. You have to know what parts you can use from where, how to get them, all that type of stuff. We're gonna be going through everything. We'll have a price sheet breakdown, the whole 9 yards. I got a bunch of stuff coming. I got that one for him. We're gonna be doing the 4-part series on this Slash Les Paul. I got a Brazilian, or not Brazilian, I wish. I got an Indian Rosewood Telecaster body coming. Cost me $600. That's not going to be a budget-friendly thing, but that's going to be my new Telecaster. I'm going to be doing a build on that. I got a really beautiful maple neck that we're going to be doing on that. So I got Telecaster bodies coming in. We're going to be doing the Slash Les Paul. We're going to be doing his guitar, making videos of the whole thing. We're documenting the whole process. Not to mention a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to show you guys my 61 Strat relic that I made that's looks a lot like Stevie Ray Vaughan's guitar. How I did it for a good price. You know, it's got nice stuff in it. It's got all name brand stuff in it, but it's awesome looking. I'm going to give you guys a sound test of that. That took me a long time. That's my main Strat. It's my main guitar that I use all the time. So yeah, lots of cool stuff coming up. Thanks to everybody that subscribed out there. Thanks to everybody that commented and gave me feedback on the Chibson video. Sorry I don't have any more, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta let those types of projects go to make way for new projects, and I think that this new Slash project is gonna be an even cooler project for about the same amount of money. A little bit of hands-on stuff, but when it's done, you know, you're gonna have something that is better all the way around than what you can buy, you know, straight out of the box from China. So thanks everybody for watching. Lots more stuff to come. I'm back and yeah, I'm gonna get to work here. Probably in the middle of the week we'll do the first video on the Slash Les Paul. So thanks guys, have a great day.